What up, cuz? Today we are in Labadieville, Louisiana. Look, I've never been here before. I had to look it up, even how to pronounce it. So there's still some places that's hard for me to pronounce, but it's called Labadieville, Louisiana, and we're at Vinnie Smokehouse. So I am in between Thibodaux and Donaldsonville in this little town. They had a couple of restaurants on the strip. I was really craving barbecue, so I came here, and then I looked on the special, and they had, I took a picture so I can show you guys. They had rabbit sauce piquante with white beans, potato salad, jambalaya with baked chicken, jambalaya with fried chicken wings, and then turkey wings, probably smothered turkey wings, and they had po' boys and stuff too. So they didn't really have any barbecue on the menu or in the specials. I didn't look at the actual menu, but when I saw rabbit sauce piquante, I just had to pull in and get it. So look, they actually have a sign right here I'm looking at on the road that says rabbit sauce piquante. So this is what I got. I got the rabbit sauce piquante plate, and it came with white beans, potato salad. Smells good, y'all. You can just go ahead and dig right in. Sorry, my camera's shaking for some reason. I'm trying to fix it. All right. So some of my white beans kind of spilt over when I was going to my car. I put it on the seat and it kind of leaned over. So, dang, these white beans got some flavor. Wow, dude, I need a plate of just white beans. Dang. This is how the plate starts off, with just the white beans. Man, I can't wait. Let's just dig in, man. This rabbit has to be good. All right, y'all. Bro, what? This is amazing. The flavor that this rabbit has in this red gravy and this sauce piquante. You don't need to add anything. You don't need to add no seasoning. You don't need to add no hot sauce or nothing. The heat comes back at the end. After you take your bite, you can feel the heat come in. Bro, this spot is hitting. Wow. Sometimes, man, you come in these little towns and you hit a gym like this, man. Like this plate is hard to beat in South Louisiana. Props to these guys, man. This is, wow, this plate's amazing. And look, I almost didn't come here because as I was passing, I passed by two other restaurants. One was called Cajun Kitchen and the other one had some other Cajun name. I don't remember. I was passing quick. I said, well, just let me pull into Vinnie's, and I'm gonna just turn and see what they got, and I'm gonna turn around and probably hit the other Cajun, Cajun restaurant name. But when I pulled in, I saw the sign outside that said rabbit sauce piquante. I was like, I gotta try the rabbit sauce piquante. And there's no way I would pass up this place without stopping again and trying something else. Dang, y'all. It's just, it blows my mind. Like, I don't mean it blows my mind, because honestly, you could stop at any restaurant in South Louisiana and get good food like this. But top tier, top notch red gravy, top notch sauce piquante, rabbit, it's falling off the bone. White beans was amazing. Bro, this guy, I don't want to break it up. I don't want a bunch of bones to fall on myself, but wow. Every bite is just impressive. Jeez. Crazy, y'all. Let's try this potato salad. Good potato salad. It's creamy, has some chunks, got some green onions in it, a little bit of pepper. Solid potato salad. don't know why my camera keeps shaking. Dude, you can't beat this rabbit spaghetti. Rabbit sauce piquante. This is... They have a little bit of smoked sausage in here. Oh, yeah. Bro. So I had a little bit. So they had a little bit of a backstrap in here. Backstrap meat. And then I see the leg right here. But I want to show y'all, like, the meat. Obviously it's tame rabbit, right? Because they can't sell wild rabbit. So it's tame rabbit, and you see the meat is white. I don't know if you can see it too good, but the meat, tame rabbit meat is white meat. Wild rabbit meat is dark meat. So there's always a difference in, you know, your tame meat and your wild meat. Tame game, wild game. Like the rabbit I cooked from a rabbit spaghetti video was wild rabbit. So it has dark meat. It takes a little bit longer to cook. It tastes a little bit more gamey. Where this is just falling off the bone. Doesn't taste gamey at all, which doesn't bother me because I like a wild game taste. But man, this plate. Oh, look. See if I can find the receipt. Y'all can I'm gonna blow y'all mind whenever I tell you how much this plate was. I can't find the receipt. Well, it's somewhere in here. But look, this plate, $12. What? You could get rice and gravy, rice and sauce piquante. I had like 3 pieces of rabbit in here, some white beans, some potato salad for 12 bucks. These days you can't get a plate lunch for 12 bucks, under 12 bucks, much less a plate like this. A plate that I'll remember every time I pass through this little town. Or every time I eat a rabbit dish. Like, man, remember that spot, Vinnie Smokehouse? That rabbit sauce piquante? Dude. Bro. Dang, so good, y'all. Alright. Got this one little piece left. This is the front leg. Look at that. $12 for one of the best rabbit dishes I've ever had. Vinnie Smokehouse. I wasn't even that hungry. I almost didn't do a video. And I was like, I'm in the area, I got some time. My next session's another like hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So I said, let me just go ahead and eat lunch. Because I'm gonna be starving by the time I get home, like 3, 4 o'clock. So I'm glad I stopped, y'all. Dang, this place is so good. Since it is a smokehouse, can't beat that plate right there, bro. $12 for some rabbit. So they did have, I think they had cookies at the register. They had cookies. I don't know if they had pralines, but they had cracklings, and then they had a sign saying they had beef jerky. So I got some beef jerky for us to try too. So let's put this out right here. Too much noise. Oh, I need some water. Y'all give me a second. Yo, that was one of the best plate lunches I had in a minute. in a minute. All right, so we got the beef jerky. Let's see what it looks like. Man, it's impressive. Wow. All right, let's see if I can show y'all. This is the beef jerky. This is a ½ pound of beef jerky, and it cost me, I think it was 14 bucks. Yeah, 14 bucks. 12 bucks for the plate lunch, 14 bucks for the ½ pound of beef jerky. Man, look at this. Look at the seasoning and the marinade. It's on my face, trying to stop. Top tier rabbit, top tier beef jerky. You can smell the smoke coming out of the beef jerky. It's not dry. It has some season to it. It's like kind of like a, I don't know what type of marinade, like a wet marinade. But man, it's good. ½ pound. That's like more than ½ pound, but I'm not gonna complain. Some good beef jerky. This spot, man, Vinnie Smokehouse. If I'm ever on this end again, definitely will stop here again. Try some of the other plates. I really want to try the smoked wing or the turkey wing. They just said turkey wing. It's probably stuffed and baked, but there's a few places in Lafayette and New Iberia that does the stuffed turkey wing. So I don't know why I keep trying to break in my hand. I'm sitting in the parking lot eating, and I mean, they just got vehicles coming in and out of this place. So yesterday, we had some time in the afternoon. If you follow my channel, I kind of give y'all like, you know, what we've been doing, family time and future plans and whatnot. If you've been following my channel, you know that we're going to Grand Isle in May. So yesterday we had some free time in the evening, and we went ride to Grand Isle, me and my wife and the baby, and we went get the go pass for her truck. So whenever you cross the Grand Isle, there's a bridge that they built a few years back, and they charge a toll. So we just went get the sticker for the go pass, put it on V's car, went ride down to the campground. So I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna go ride through the campground, see what spots look good, and maybe I can request a spot. So we wanted to be closest to the beach as possible. There's a fence. You could go through the back of the fence, or you have to go all the way around the front to the parking lot and then hit the beach. Well, there was the closest one to the beach that had a camper in it, and it's lot number 1. Well, then the next aisle over is lot number 29, which would be better because the sun's coming from the back of you, your porch is facing the beach, and you're at the end. It's a close walk. So I go and ask them for lot 29. And they're like, no, we already have somebody in there. They get that spot every year. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what lot am I in? She's like, oh, you're in lot number 1. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, they had a camper there. I said, that's perfect. Lot number 1's perfect. They had a camper there, so I didn't assume that, no, I wouldn't be in that lot or whatnot. I'm finished eating this. So, it's like, yeah, you're in lot number 1, but there's a chance that camper might be staying, so if that camper stays, then you would have another lot. I'm like, oh, great. Perfect lot that I wanted, and there's a chance that the guy might not stay, might stay, and we'd have to get another lot. So anyways, we went parked by the beach, by the crossover to the beach. We went walk to the beach, and the wind was blowing like crazy. The beach was rough, and anyways, just kind of walked around, you know, showed V. She's never really been there before, so showed her like the campground, the marina, just the whole layout of Bridgeside Marina where we're gonna be staying at. Cause she was wanting to get a scooter, an electric scooter. She's like, yeah, me and Gabby's gonna ride the electric scooter around. I'm like, I don't think you're gonna use it. By all means, get whatever you want to get, but I don't think you're gonna use it. So that was the whole reason of us going ride out there, just to show her. And she's like, yeah, I think you're right. We're not gonna use it. So anyways, we coming back across the beach, The guy that's at the camper lot number 1 is outside, so I go talk to him. It's like, hey man, how's it going? You know, how long y'all been at the campground? Do y'all like it? Y'all had any issues? Like, oh no, we loved it. It was quiet, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, we actually coming here next month, and we supposed to be staying in lot number 1. He was like, oh yeah, we leaving May 1st. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, how long y'all been here? He's like, oh yeah, we've been here for 2 months, you know. We're from Idaho, so we're gonna start heading back north, this and that, this and that. So just kind of chit chat with them, but it worked out. So they're gonna be leaving, and then we're gonna be pulling into lot 1, which I'm excited about. We just could cross right there and go straight to the beach. There's nobody behind us because there's a fence, and there's nobody to the left of us because it's just the sand dune. So I think we'll have some extra parking for some cars, or we'll be able to put up a tent. Just worked out well for us. So we pumped up, we excited about that, and we're definitely gonna be having a lot of content coming out next month for you guys. The only thing I'm hoping is just the wind lays down, because the wind's been blowing hard out the south, and then we had a cool front come through that changed the wind blowing hard from the north, and then now it already switched back to the south. But I'm already over the wind. I already looked into the forecast, like 15-day forecast, and it's already showing rain for May 1st, which is the first weekend we want to snapper fish. So I don't know. I just hope the winds die down to where we can just go fish and don't get beat up by the boat. So anyways, that's all we're gonna do for this video. We're gonna wrap it up, man. Vinnie Smokehouse, great plate lunch, great rabbit, great sauce, so much flavor, great seasoning, no hot sauce needed. The beef jerky was awesome. I would sit right here and eat this whole beef jerky on camera, but it's hard for me to talk while I'm eating the beef jerky. But I still have like 2 hours left till my next inspection. I'm probably gonna eat all this beef. I lie. I'm gonna save some for V. I'm gonna save her some beef jerky because she could get mad at me. Not mad, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's it. We're monetized. We're gonna be pumping out a lot of videos, and we'll see how that goes. I kind of slowed down for a little bit, burn out, just cut back to like 2 videos a week, and then I have like a lot of videos like stored ready for me to edit and upload. So I'm gonna start working on that this week, next week, and then we'll be rolling month of May. We have a lot of fishing content. We're gonna be snapper fishing, we're gonna be trout fishing, we're gonna be night fishing, we're gonna be day fishing. we're gonna be my plan is to fish so much that I'm gonna be sick of fishing for the rest of the year. So that's the plan, and I will show y'all as much as I can, and I hope y'all enjoy it. So we'll see you on the next one.